what you think about me. And I know I shouldn't care. I really tried my best, but I can't make you happy.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amy and I am on a financial freedom journey with my family. I talk all about budgeting, debt payoff, saving for financial goals, and all of that on this channel. Although not as much debt payoff anymore because we paid off 6 figures worth of student loan debt back in the end of 2021. So I don't talk too much about that, but actually that leads me into something that I did want to talk about really quickly this week before we get started with Debt Free Friday, which is the decision that was made with the student loan forgiveness. So if you guys have been on my channel for a while, again, we paid off 6 figures worth of student loan debt back in 2021. However, when President Biden announced that they were doing the $10,000, $20,000 worth of forgiveness, I did actually pull out $10,000 because if you made payments during the freeze, you were able to get those reimbursed to you. So I did do that just in case the forgiveness went through. I had a feeling that it probably was not going to, unfortunately. That was disappointing. However, it is what it is. And so I did get a couple of DMs and questions on here. Basically what my plan is with that money now. Am I just gonna pay it off? So just a couple of things. So I did get that $10,000 reimbursed to myself. It is just sitting in our high yield savings account. It's not counting anything towards like our net worth or anything. I have been basically zeroing that out. I've been just pretending that it's not there basically, which because it's really not, like it's technically owed now to the student loan company. So I haven't been counting it towards anything. So honestly, like it's not a loss to me at all to just pay that money back. However, obviously I wanted to keep that money, but it is what it is. So a lot of questions about what I'm planning to do with that money. Am I going to pay it back right away? Am I going to wait? So right now my plan is to wait and basically wait until the interest is about to start accruing again. And then I'll just make that lump sum payment and it is what it is. I am going to hold that money as long as I can because it is earning a lot of interest in my high yield savings account right now, and there's no point in paying it back right now because interest is not accruing, I believe, until September 1st. Don't quote me on that. I need to look more into that and figure that out. I have heard that President Biden is actually looking to do forgiveness in a different way. So the situation is very dynamic. I am not making any like hard, fast decisions right now. I'm not doing anything with the money yet. So I will continue to talk about this as I hear more. But for now, my plan is to just do what we've been doing, and I will make a better decision when the time comes, you know, closer to that September timeframe, kind of when we know more what's going on and like a better idea of what's happening. So that is my plan for right now. My husband and I would be eligible for forgiveness. So if that would have gone through, we would have gotten that $10,000 paid off. But unfortunately, it is what it is. It just didn't happen. So again, more to come, you guys. I will keep you guys updated with our plans, but yeah. The reason I didn't really update anywhere is because honestly, nothing has really changed for us. We're just holding that money still, and we'll make a decision closer to that time. So let's go ahead and get into Debt Free Friday. So if you guys have been following me for a while, our goal is to max out my husband's Roth IRA right now, and that is $6,500. So we actually started this week at $4,910, and that was at 75%. This week, we were able to send $390 to this goal, which leaves us at $5,300 in our Roth, and that is at 81%. And left to goal is only $1,200, so we're getting so close to the end of this. I know I mentioned, I think in the last Debt Free Friday, we are hoping to finish this in July. I'm pretty confident that we'll be able to do this. We had set aside around $1,600 to be able to put towards this goal. So we should be able to finish this. I'm very excited to be done with this goal and to move on to our final 2 financial goals of the year, which are to max out my Roth IRA and also to put some money towards the principal of our house. More to come on that. I will talk more about that as we get closer to finishing this goal, what we're thinking our plan's gonna be, and go from there. Honestly, I don't really know what our plan's gonna be yet. So I would tell you, but I don't really know. So side hustle income for this week, we had $15 from Facebook Marketplace. I've been kind of forced into clearing out our downstairs. So if you guys have followed me on Instagram for a while, I briefly talked about this. I don't even know if any of you guys are going to remember this, but a few months ago, I think it was in February, we had an issue with our washing machine in our house, and it completely flooded like half of our downstairs, and it was very dramatic. Anyways, we are finally getting it fixed completely. So they are ripping up all of our floors on our entire downstairs and replacing all of them and the trim and just making sure there's no additional like water damage or anything, which we don't anticipate there will be, but it's good to just check. So they are completely redoing our downstairs floors. And so we basically have to move out this coming week. So they're starting on Monday, and it's going to take them about a week to do all the work. So we are basically having to move everything from our downstairs into either our garage or our upstairs. So that is really causing me to want to purge stuff, because I don't want to have to keep all this stuff upstairs for a week, and it's just a lot to like move around and stuff. So I have been slowly purging stuff this week in preparation for that, to just get things cleared out of our downstairs. Yeah, not excited about it because I don't like living in a construction zone, but it is what it is. We have to do it. And so, you know, I'm happy that we're finally getting things fixed, and it was no cost to us because it was actually the washing machine that malfunctioned. So the washing machine company actually wrote us a check for all the work that needs to be done. So we are not having to foot any of that bill, which is really nice, but it is a lot of like mental strain on us to have to like clear everything out and get ready for all this construction. So that being said, I am not sure if I'm going to have a debt-free Friday up next week. I'm going to try to get it up, but with all the construction and stuff, like our whole downstairs is going to be ripped up. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to like find a space or time to film. So stay tuned. I will try to get a video up, but no promises on that. And so yes, I did film. So yeah, I did sell a couple of things, and I'm hoping to do more this week as well. So $15 from Facebook Marketplace. And the only other thing I had was $6.18 from Upside. Upside is a cashback app for gas, so that's just what it is. I usually cash it out once a month. We don't make a ton of money on this. It's not anything super special. It's just a little bit of extra cash every time you get gas. To me, it is so worth it. I will take any extra money that we can get. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in Upside, I always have a link down below if you guys want to check that out. It gives me a little bit of a bump on my next fill up, and it gives you a little bit of a bump on your next fill up. So we both get something out of it. And again, it's just really easy to use and not too complicated. You guys know I love me some quick and easy money, some extra money to go towards my financial goals. So that is all I have for this week for Debt Free Friday. I'm going to go ahead and fill in my tracker, and then I'll come back to close out the video.
Can't stop time for you. I don't know why we couldn't work this out, because you know I tried the best I could. I don't know how or what I could have done better. Baby, I really tried the best I could. I can't stop time for you.
All right, so that's all I have for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you guys have an amazing weekend. Let me know in the comments down below if you have anything fun planned for this weekend. It's actually my daughter's birthday on Saturday. So we are going to be doing a couple of fun things on Saturday for her birthday, and then we also have baseball all weekend. So that's what we'll be doing. But I hope that you guys have an amazing weekend, and I will see you back here on Tuesday. Bye, guys.